What's up? I'm here because just want to talk for a bit, get some things off my chest. My aunt, I just had an incident with my aunt where I have to give her pills every night, right? So I go to give her pill. It's kind of my nighttime routine, and then I go and give her put it. I have to put the pill in her mouth, so I put the pill in her mouth, and then I get a glass of water to go and make sure she drinks with her pill. And she always does this thing where she needs to sit up. And she has this thing where she needs to sit up or else she will basically freak out and be like, I can't do it. I can't drink the water or swallow the pill or whatever. It's just one of those dementia things. So I have the glass of water in front of her, and then she jerks up fast, knocks the glass, and spills water on herself. And then she goes, "Shit, look what you did. Shame on you. Shame on you." And I'm just like, you did that to yourself. And then as I'm walking away, the last thing she says to me is, "Shame on you." Like I didn't just make all 3 meals for you today and then give you your medication and make sure that you're safe. I honestly, it just drives me up the wall. It drives me to my limit, dude. I'm not built for this. I'm not built to take care of someone with dementia on top of my life right now. It's just incredible that this is this current situation and that I'm being, made to do this. And I have no choice in the matter. It's like, I don't have much social interaction, and she's basically the one voice that I actually hear. Just hearing that "shame on you," it's just really bad for my mental health. That's the last thing I hear before I go to bed. The last thing I hear is "shame on you" from someone with dementia I'm taking care of. And it's just kind of it's just the little things. Maybe if I was a bit more careful with the glass and kind of paid attention to what she was doing, if I reacted faster, then I could have stopped the water from spilling on her. It's not like the whole glass spilled, just a little bit. But it's like, if I was just a little bit more reactive, I could have stopped it. But honestly, it was her fault. I mean, she was going I need to sit up, I need to sit up, and then got up too fast before I could realize she was not gonna drink the water, because I was putting it to her lips, trying to get her to drink, and then she pushed up the water, so it kind of spilled, and yeah, and it's just stupid. It didn't need to happen. And it wasn't my fault, and I got blamed for it by she doesn't know what she's doing. She probably already forgot about it. This happened maybe 5 minutes ago. Probably doesn't even remember what happened. I bet you if I go in there, she'll be like, "Oh, I love you." No, I don't know. She won't say that, but she'll be like, "I'm so proud of you. Thank you." Okay, so this is something that's going on right now where she's giving me okay, whenever I give her meals, she's always like, "Thank you, thank you, thank you." And I'm just kind of weirded out by it, because I'm yeah, I'm weirded out because it's empty. It doesn't feel. It's empty words. It doesn't mean anything. And it's not like I expect it to mean something. I know she has dementia. I know she doesn't know what she's talking about, but it's it doesn't feel real. It just feels it just doesn't feel right. It doesn't sit right with me. And I've gotten used to it. I'm never really rude with her anymore. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty freaking good to her. I'm always smiling. I'm always doing what she wants me to do. She's so demanding, dude. It's she'll, it's crazy. She'll walk out of her room, come to my door, and just stand there until I come out, and then she'll look at me right in the eyes and say, "Peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich." And then today that happened, and I was like, "Okay, well, you can ask nicely. Did you forget your manners? did you forget how to say please? I didn't say all that, but that's what I was implying by like, oh, could you ask nicely? And she actually seemed shocked that I even said that. She was like, oh, please. But yeah, no. This is a very common thing. She'll just walk up to me and go, peanut butter and jelly. And I'm supposed to make her a PB and J. And I do. I always do. You know? So here's another thing that's going on. So my mom is actually hiring someone to come by the house every weekday morning and like do the dishes and stuff, and she's here for like 2 hours, I think like 7, 9 pretty much. And okay, I'm just gonna cut to the chase. She is like a tweaker, like a meth head tweaker. And I say this because she was caught smoking meth in our driveway. But it's ridiculous because my mom is like still paying her to come and do this mediocre non-work for 2 hours. I'm pretty sure she's getting paid a lot of money. It's ridiculous. I'm very angry at my mom for doing this because I'm not getting paid anything, and that's supposed to change, but I've been being told that for a few months now. And like, this person is one of my mom's friends, or at least has a relation with my mom. So it's like, it just feels like weird. Like, she would rather pay one of her own friends to come and basically do nothing. Like, she's here for 2 hours, sometimes less, in the morning. Most of the time she's like gone before I even realize it. Like, I'll wake up and she's already been here and gone because she's so quick and like early in the morning. And yeah, she'll basically just, she will make her breakfast and do the dishes, and that's it. That's literally it. That's all she does. And why is it relevant that she smokes meth? Because she was caught smoking meth in our driveway. Basically, lately, she's been like doing a hella weird shit around the house. Like, she went outside and trimmed a bunch of our bushes without permission and actually did a horrible job of it. And this actually upset my mom very much. But she still hasn't fired her or something. And it's like ridiculous, dude. And the worst part of it all is lately, she's been showing up and like getting on these loud ass phone calls with her friends, dude. And like waking me up in the morning to her loud ass phone calls. And it's not okay, dude. It's not okay. The last 2 times she was here, last Thursday and last Friday, she was like yelling on the phone with her friends. And I got so pissed last Friday, because it was like, I could tell she wasn't even paying attention to my aunt at all. She was just on the phone with her friends, yapping for like a good hour, right, dead ass early in the morning. I was so fed up with it. I tried calling my mom to tell her what was going on. Didn't pick up the phone, of course. So basically, here's what's gonna happen. I'm pretty sure she's gonna show up tomorrow, do the same thing, get on the phone with her friends, talk very loudly. And if that happens, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna crash out on her and basically be like, shut the fuck up. Like, stop yapping so loud. I'm trying to sleep, okay? Like, you're being paid to come here and do a job. Like, you're not being paid to come here and yap on the fucking phone. So, I'm not supposed to do that. I'm not supposed to tell her that. I'm not the one hiring her. But I'm going to, because at this point, my own peace and sleep is kind of being put into question. So, it may be the wrong thing to do, but I'm still going to do it. And I'm sure it's going to be hella awkward, because I'm sure it's just going to be hella awkward. But honestly, she brought it upon herself, because there's no need to do that. She could just wait. She's only here for 2 hours. It's not like it's a fucking hard job. She's basically my mom is just basically giving her free money. I'm pretty sure all it has to do is something like my mom feels bad for her. She's like a literal tweaker, and my mom is giving her free money to come and do this hella easy job. That's just how my mom rolls, bro. She has more loyalty to other people outside the family. It's crazy. But, that's just how it is. I just wanted to get that off my chest. So yeah, man. Today I had a really rough day today. It started off pretty boring, and it stayed boring the whole day. Didn't really do much. I'm down to this thing where I'm just waking up, filling the day with pointless shit like video games and movies. Then I do my guitar practice, which lasts about an hour. Then I, give my grandma or my aunt her medications. That's only a few minutes. And then go to bed. So I have 2 responsibilities, and I'm thinking about like, okay, I'm probably gonna start like working out from home. You know, I would like to start doing that. And I also would like to start learning Spanish, like doing that daily Spanish practice, because I'm taking Spanish next semester, and also I'm just kind of motivated to learn the language of Spanish, so probably start doing that. And yeah, for sure, that would be good things to add on to my daily schedule. I don't want it to get too much. Like, I don't want to add too many things in my schedule to the point of where it's like, oh god, it's gonna be like day 15, and I'll be like, okay, time to work out, time to do the Spanish, time to do the guitar practice. Like, I understand what it's like to add too much like daily things to your plate, and it's like it can get really tiring after a while. Even more tiring than just not doing it in the first place, I think. Especially if you like you have a rough day, and then it's like, oh god, now I got to do that too. And if you end up missing it or not doing it every day, then it's just going to be even harder to do it, because for some reason, if you only have to do it a few times a week, it can get to be even harder than doing it every day. I'm not sure why. There's some sort of psychology behind that. But yeah. So that's where I'm at right now. Probably at least start learning Spanish, because it's like an easy thing. Like, I could just knock that out. 15 minutes a day at least. The working out thing is a little more like, you know, I could see myself doing that for like a few weeks, and then kind of just losing interest, because I'm only working out from home, and that has its limitations. I don't know. I'm gonna try it. I'll try it. But other than that, I mean, even if I add those 2 things to my schedule, I'm still gonna have a pretty empty day. You know, I tried hopping on a server. You know, like, I actually downloaded a VPN and found out I can go back to Tiny Kitty Girl Pound if I like have a VPN on. So I've been doing that. But low key, it's just kind of like, I don't even like going back there, because I feel that everyone else is like kind of already know each other, and then they've been on that server for a while, and then as a newcomer, it's kind of like very awkward to get into conversations and jokes and stuff, because you just kind of have to butt in and make yourself like presentable, and then it's like a social game. It's a social game on top of the game that we're already playing, TF2. It's very uncomfortable for me, honestly, and I don't want to do it. So I think I'm just gonna avoid going back to that server at all, even if I have the option to. So this kind of leaves me in a spot where I'm very socially isolated, as I mentioned before, and you know, I'm trying to find like outlets to kind of alleviate that, but it's very difficult. You know, and I've been telling myself that I just gotta take it one day after another. You know, today I woke up today and I was like, I can't wait for it to be nighttime already. And here it is, it's night. It's about 10 p.m. What inspired me to make this video was that incident that happened with my aunt, where I was just so shocked, and I was like, I'm not gonna let tonight end on a note like that. Like, I'm just not. That's depressing, dude. I'm already depressed. I'm already telling myself all these negative things, and then my aunt wants to go and add on top of that for no fucking reason, basically. Like, I'm not letting that happen. And that's why I decided to make this video. Yeah, bless her heart. You know, she definitely is hard to manage. She's difficult to take care of. It's not easy taking care of my aunt at all, dude. And you know, it's fun. I see my mom. My mom finds. You know, my mom reacts the same way I do when she's around my aunt. You know, she always try to act so perfect, and like, I swear to God, people around dementia use it as an opportunity to show how good they are, like how good of a person they are. They're always like so like sing song, like, here's your meal, and oh wow. That's how they always talk around someone with dementia, like infantizing them. And then eventually, after actually being exposed to what it's like, after being exposed to someone with dementia for a while, you could tell the reality starts to set in. It starts to grind their gears. They start to get annoyed. I've seen it happen, bro. You know, the perfect little act fucking drops. The little facade drops. They start to understand how hard it actually is to be around someone with dementia and to take care of them. And yeah, it's ridiculous, bro. And that's why I'm like a little upset, you know, that I have to do this all by myself, because it's like, it's a difficult thing, dude. If you're around someone with dementia for a long time, it can become a serious mental drain. And it is, on a daily basis, a mental drain for me. With her being demanding and insulting me all the time. It's like, I have to help you, and I'm also being constantly insulted by you. That's not an easy position to be in. And yeah, that's just the reality of it, dude. I'm not very happy with my life right now. You know, I'm not very happy with the way things are. I would like to make some changes, but you know, it's gonna take a long time for anything to really change. It's like, I'd say it's like planting a seed and watching a plant grow, right? It's like, okay, obviously you want the plant to be there. You planted the seed, so it should be there. But it's not gonna happen overnight. It's gonna happen after a while, maybe a few months, really. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm thinking to myself, if I can get a job, if I can get that IHSS support coming in, save money, then I can get a car, I can go and do better in life, I can be happier. That's going to take months and months of just every day, just day after day kind of mentality. But hopefully it can make a difference, you know? But yeah, that's where I'm at right now, guys. I don't know. If anyone finds this video relatable, let me know, dude. I'm just trying to find new ways to branch out in life. You know, sometimes I feel that I'm very, like, self-isolating, and that I kind of put myself into this mental prison of, like, nobody understands me, no one gets me, so, like, why even bother? Like, why even try? And, you know, I think that's genuinely where I'm at, because when I say that out loud, I'm like, well, that's true. That's 100% true. Like, why even bother trying to be fake with people when, like, I'm really just too niche and, like, too hard to understand for most people to get? So why would I even bother? But I think that's a lie. Deep down, I think that's just a cope of some sort. You know, what it's a cope for, I don't really know yet, but I'm gonna try to figure it out, guys. But yeah, so just guys, let me know if you found this video helpful, entertaining, whatever. If you like listening to me rant, just like subscribe to the channel, leave a like, comment down below, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate all the support, and guys, I'll see you next time.